Okay, go ahead.
Do, do.
Hello, hello, hello.
Hola.
Hi, takers.
How's it going?
Splendid.
Um,
I think I
we're
said that last time. Whoops.
we're recording at 7:30 p.m., so naturally I was sleeping.
You were sleeping?
Yeah, Kate initially texted me and said I'll be home soon at like 6:20, and I said I planned on 7:15 so I could get a quick nap in.
Oh, is that what you were doing?
Yeah.
Like, what is she doing? Like, okay, whatever, just go with the flow.
Yeah, I just got a quick nap. Second one of the day. It was pretty nice.
Wow. So I guess I'll start the show since we didn't. You are listening to the
Oh, Lex and
Kate Take.
I forgot.
We're gonna be like YFT and like forget. We're gonna like start conversations and we'll be like, all right, no, we didn't start the show.
Oh my gosh, I actually forgot. That was weird. Oh, I forgot my water.
Sorry about that.
Oh,
Text Aunt.
he's at the gym.
What is he doing at the gym?
I, him and his two best friends go at nighttime. They're always like, "Do you want to go?" I'm like, "Absolutely not. Do you not know who I am? If I'm not in and out of there by like noon, I'm not going."
Do they have a schedule? Or do they just go like when they're like, hey, let's go?
Anthony always goes on the weekends with them and usually once during the week, but I don't know if they go more than that or not.
What about you?
I go whenever I feel like it.
Oh, that's great.
But
What do you
last
do when you go?
a lot of cardio,
Cardio?
and then I'm really just trying to get, honestly, sorry, mom, I'm trying to get my butt looking right for the wedding.
Okay.
And and the only other thing I feel like I genuinely want to work on are my arms. So when I'm there, I just kind of just do stuff to do something, you
All
know?
right. Yeah, sure. I don't know what like people do when they like go and work out. Cause when I work out, well, used to, I did CrossFit.
Anthony today said they're doing tries and, oh God, I forgot. Back and tries.
Oh,
And
okay.
yesterday they did buys and chest. I'm like, you don't need to work on your arms.
Well, it's good to, I mean, if they're lifting, it's good to lift all body parts.
His arm is bigger than my head.
Well, it's not for that. I mean, he's still like getting in shape, I guess. If
I
he's
think
lifting and raising his heart rate,
he's
or is
already
he
lost
just talking?
he's already lost 10 pounds. I
Good
know.
for him though.
I hate his guts. And to celebrate, you know what he had for breakfast this morning?
Pancakes.
Baked tortellini
Ooh, yum.
for breakfast.
He's a guy. Guys
But
are
he can
different.
but he can still lose 10 pounds whenever he blinks.
Yeah, it's hard.
Whatever.
Yeah, Tony does too. Like he has to like actively make sure that he's not losing too much weight with the amount that he works out and the intensity in which he works out.
Lame.
I know. He's like, oh, at the beginning of my pregnancy, he like was like, I had lost 10 pounds and I wasn't even trying. Like, I'm mad. Like, I'm gonna have to change something up. Like, I'm losing weight and I don't want to. I was like, boo hoo.
When you're in that
Telling your
weird
pregnant woman that.
when you're in like a weird bloated state and you just are
Yeah, I was like,
uncomfortable.
yeah, I was like in my blow state where it was just like I still looked fit like myself, but then I had like a little bit of a bloated stomach and I was like, I just feel gross. I look gross, I feel gross, and you're making me feel so much better about myself.
So tell me what's been up this week.
What has been up this week? So I'll give you a Parker update and then I'll talk about the doctor and yeah. So I am 32 weeks pregnant right now, feeling it because I hurt. Like I'm hurting right now. I'm sitting in a chair.
What's
talking
hurting?
to you. My back. So bad. Like I was like, even if I had just gained this much weight, it would affect my body. It would
Mhm.
hurt me. But then you add a child onto that,
Moving around and like
moving around all day long. So apparently he's the size of a cantaloupe.
whoa.
Jicama,
What?
yeah, jicama. I don't know, some sort of vegetable or fruit. I don't even know.
Huh.
I just wrote down. I was like, oh, maybe Lex knows it.
Absolutely.
Okay, this is what gets me right here. Okay, volleyball from Top Gun. Of a volleyball, a volleyball.
From Top Gun,
I guess they play volleyball. I asked my mother. Apparently, there's something.
not a volleyball from Castaway?
I know that's what the app said because they always relate it to like a movie prop, and
Oh
they
my
said the
god.
volleyball from Top Gun, and that just gets me a volleyball inside of me.
You know how many volleyballs there are in movies?
I
And they
know.
got to pick the one where I have literally no clue what they're talking about.
And then Polly Pocket Adventure Set.
Oh, I did you have Polly Pockets?
I literally have a note. I don't know if you see the document up. I have a note that says, "Did you have Polly Pockets growing up?"
Absolutely.
I did not.
And I
And
don't
but
have.
I played them a lot, but my mother didn't like all the little small pieces.
Oh yeah, chewed them nonstop.
Yeah. But like
Because
all my cousins had them, so I played at their house.
they're that perfect like. Not that I had them when I was a child, where it was like a hazard, but it was like it's just so stimulating because you're
Yeah.
playing with them and you can put like pop a shirt in your mouth and it's like stick your tongue through it and like
You did that.
yeah. Like I loved my Polly Pockets. They were the best. Probably super disgusting and covered in germs, but
So I did not have Polly Pockets.
what did you have? Oh,
I had a lot of Barbies and I had a lot of Bratz dolls.
I loved Bratz.
Yeah. And then I don't know. I didn't really play with like a lot of toys. All my kitchen set was my toy. I
Yeah.
still have my kitchen set. People, I'm obsessed with it. He Parker is around 17 inches and over 4 pounds.
Oh my gosh.
And then my app told me that I can start feeling Braxton Hicks at this point, and I really, really, really hope that does not happen to me.
That's so scary.
So scary.
And how you're not going to know the difference until you have the first one.
Right.
Oh my.
My mom says she never had them, so we'll see.
My sister did. I think it was with
It's probably scary.
I think it was with her second one though.
So we'll see what happens. Apparently, all baby's organs are fully formed except for the lungs.
Oh my.
And bye bye see through skin. So when I had my ultrasound this week, it was hard to like for them to see everything
He had
as
see
easy
through
as it has been.
he had see through skin until this moment.
No, I think it's just now it's to the point where it's like fully like skin that is harder to see through, thicker. But no, he definitely had skin. Like if he was born like a couple weeks ago, he would have had skin. It's just probably like very thin.
Oh
It's just
god.
growing in thickness, I believe.
I don't know why that's freaking me out.
And then I also saw hair all over his head on Friday.
Oh my
So he has a
god.
bunch of hair as of now. It might fall out though. I don't know.
Mhm.
And the big question is because Tony's grandma claims that her genes are so powerful that Parker will still be blonde hair, blue eye.
Tony doesn't even have blonde hair, blue eyes.
No, but his sister does, her children do. My brother was blonde hair, blue eyes when he was born.
He kept those blue eyes.
He kept his blue eyes, but not his hair color. My dad has
I
green eyes.
I think there's a possibility for light eyes. I think there's not a chance that he'll be blonde.
Yeah, I guess we'll see. Well, think about Sevi. You never thought that Sevi would have been born with blonde hair.
Right.
especially
She's
because his hair
saying
is like black, black, black.
she's saying he'll be born like that, or he'll stay like that.
She just like claims that that's gonna. She just thinks that her genes are so
That she's got
powerful.
some
But like
strong
my
genes.
my niece definitely has brown hair.
Yeah.
One of my nieces. So we'll see. Like that was like a running joke. Like, oh, we'll see what he looks like because, as everybody knows, I'm sure. And if you don't know this about me, because a lot of Lex's friends that I don't know listen to this, I am 75% Italian. I've even taken a DNA, what is it, the spit test.
Mm-hmm.
And I was raised fully Italian, like Sunday at your parents, grandma's, church school. And so when my parents, I think I was engaged. Tony doesn't really know what he is. So my parents for Christmas one year bought him the 23andMe kit and they bought me one too just to see. And guess how much my husband is Italian?
Zip.
Zit nothing. Zero. 0.0000. Probably the negatives. So my poor child will be raised fully Italian
That's me.
but not be Italian.
That's
He'll be like 40% max.
Anthony. He's so salty because he's been raised Italian his whole entire life, and I'm just not. You know what I am
Yeah, but
though?
his mom's not that Italian, is she?
No, but it's the same. He's been raised as like that his whole
Yeah,
entire
raised
life.
like it. Yeah.
And my dad always said that since like he's been in my life, he did the best that he could. um, but do you remember what I was when I did my ancestry?
No.
You don't remember.
No. When did you do this?
Years
Before
ago.
me. Yeah.
15% North African.
Oh, yeah. It's like
I'm
isn't like Morocco and places like that?
Morocco or Egypt is what I've kind of slid to, but I think more on the Moroccan side.
Hmm.
And then the rest of me is just from Tennessee and like Kentucky and blah. But that was exciting for me.
Yeah. That's very exciting. You should look more into it so you know where it is from.
I
Like
think
it
that,
just said Northern African, it didn't tell you like country.
yeah.
Hmm.
But the Ancestry like updates their site still, so I could still
Yeah.
log on and see what's going on, but
Yeah, you definitely should.
I just haven't thought about it.
You should. So my child will be raised as Italian, but his last name will be Shimmick.
That's what happens when you live here in America.
I know, but my mom is like 100%. My mom is 100% Italian. My dad is 50.
So is Aunt's dad.
And
100%.
and it's just like you don't see that anymore.
Yeah. My dad says he's Italian hillbilly.
Your dad?
Yeah, because
Why?
his mom's family is from West Virginia.
Oh.
Because his grandparents came straight off the boat.
Hmm.
So he was like completely raised Italian. Hi, Judo. Come here.
Does Anthony know what part of Italy his family's from?
I'm sure he does, and I do not.
Mm.
He has like a big book of D. George heritage that tells him like who and where and when and what.
Hmm. I don't have anything like that, but my app, the 23andMe even tells you down to like the area
That's cool.
in Italy. And my grandma always said it was Naples and Calabria, and that was pretty spot on. From
Calabria
she
sounds
had said,
very familiar. I think that was or maybe it's just from you talking to you.
yeah, I don't know. So anyway, other than that, babiness and Italianness, Frosty Harbor is open again,
I saw.
and my brother went last night and did not get me any. I said, "What were you thinking? I've been talking about a cookie dough brownie hurricane for how long, and you haven't bought me one yet?"
For those that don't know, Frosty Harbor is like our local ice cream shop.
Yeah.
that I worked out for like 4 years.
Hmm. So much to the point where I think that I gained a lot of weight just sitting in the, like, what do you call that? The room.
There was like a
What do you call
dining
the room?
room attached, but it
It's
was
like kind of
very,
like a
it was like an
breeze.
outdoor porch.
Yeah, it was like a porch or sunroom or something like that.
Yeah.
And I would sit in there and Lex would like work and then talk to me. But every day she worked, I would go there and get a small cone and I say surprise me with a flavor because it was like
Because
one
there
of
were
those like
so
places that
many.
had like 30 plus flavors. And so if she you probably could have gotten in trouble for this.
No
She
way.
would hand it to me and take a bite before she gave it to me if it was a flavor she hadn't tried.
I did do that.
Because you wanted to try it. But like I think that summer I almost went through the whole list. One of the
Yeah.
summers that you worked there of
If
trying
you're
all the flavors.
if you're ever in town in Ashtabula, go through Frosty Harbor, try pomegranate. You will not
Yes.
regret it. Black cherries or black raspberry is also super good.
Yeah, so we got a pomegranate cone.
Oh, that does sound good.
I know. And then the good thing with that, they're like mixture of ice cream that people would say is a blizzard.
Hmm.
It's called a hurricane, and you can add anything you want to it.
And get it
Like
with
you
any kind of
cannot,
ice cream.
yeah, and you can't just go to Dairy Queen and be like, "Hey, I want this." So I like cookie dough and brownie.
Hmm.
It's good, people. I miss it. I need to go this week, I think. Okay, fun fact.
Yeah.
We this is episode 6
Okay.
of season 2, technically. We only had 6 episodes of season 1.
So, when did we start this time around again? Was it January? It was my birthday week.
I think so.
So, since mid-January to now, we recorded just as much as we did from summer to
October? September? I don't know. I don't know. I think it was October. But the thing
Okay.
was, we had like a lot of technical difficulties back in the day. Season 1 was a lot of figuring out how to do things.
Yeah,
I just
seriously.
like saw that and I was like, huh, fun fact. Don't
Wow.
worry, people. We're going to keep season 2 going probably until Parker's born. And
Yeah,
then
then
we'll
we're
take
gonna have
a
to
little
take
break.
take a hiatus.
And then season 3, I guess, we'll just keep going. Every time we have to take a little break, we'll
Yeah,
call it.
season 3 will be from after Parker until the wedding.
Yeah, and then we'll take a break.
Well, that's pretty cool
Yeah.
that we're doing. So we have 12 whole episodes of just us talking.
Yep.
Jeez, oh man. Oh, that reminds me that I still haven't canceled my subscription to Podbean.
Okay. We started this on Podbean.
Yeah.
We are no longer on the Podbean.
And I'm still paying
And
$15 a month.
and the new service that we are on is free.
I know.
It's much easier to use. And Lex is still paying. And every time I get the emails sent to my phone, because we have an email just for this podcast, and I get them sent to my phone. And I keep getting receipts like, thanks for your payment. And I'm like, cancel this. Every time I get an email, I text you to cancel.
I probably could cancel Zoom too.
Oh yeah, you bought a Zoom for whatever reason.
I was using it a ton at the beginning
But
of the
there's a
great,
free version.
but you could only stay on for how many minutes for work and stuff. I needed to have like 2-hour meetings
Oh, I didn't know there was a time limit.
at the beginning of the Great Quar.
Are you sure there's a time limit?
Yeah.
Now I'm nervous for the baby shower. Keep it
Oh,
until the baby
yeah,
shower.
we can use mine.
Keep your account until the baby shower is over. I might be using that.
So, kind of going back to talking about ice cream, I am, for those that don't know, I'm lactose intolerant. And I did myself so dirty this weekend that I've been sick for like 2 days.
What did you eat?
That's the thing. My stomach would be empty, and then I'd eat something that was dairy related, and then I'd just be sick.
Well, what did you eat that was dairy related?
The
Just like
first
cheese?
the first time that started this ongoing battle with myself, um, it was chip dip and chips. I had like a snack, but then I didn't end up eating lunch, so my stomach was still empty. And then for dinner, I had baked tortellini, cheese tortellini, and it's just still going. And I'm struggling.
Baked tortellini. I don't think I've ever had baked tortellini.
It's just like I mixed Alfredo and red sauce, and you do a layer tortellini, some mozzarella. Of course, this sauce is all mixed in, and then another layer tortellini and mozzarella, and then just bake it.
Oh, so it's kind of like baked ziti but tortellini.
Yeah,
Okay.
I make bomb baked ziti. I
I
made
think
some. I
you
made
showed
some.
me a picture and it looked good.
I made some. Dropped off to my mom, and she literally called me after they ate it. She was like, "That was so good," and then she texted me that it was
Wow.
so good. I was like, "Oh my God, I'm a chef!"
Congratulations.
So I'm making it for my grandma for her birthday.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, that's gonna be a surprise, I think.
Grandma, you didn't hear that.
Oh, but she did.
We had stuffed shells tonight because my mom's birthday was on Thursday. And so every Sunday in my mom's birthday week of her life, she's had stuffed shells. So we had those today and they're so good.
Stuff with cheese.
And spinach. It's so good.
Uh, but no, you know what sucks is the only thing I can think about is my dairy-free ice cream in the freezer, but I think just the concept of eating ice cream would not do me any good.
No, you need like
And
something vegetables or something.
Anthony drank the last ginger ale, and I drink ginger ale when my tummy hurts.
You could literally walk across the street and get a ginger ale.
I'm gonna text him right now and tell him to do that before he comes home.
They live right next to a convenience store. Multiple.
Yeah. There's a Dollar General on every corner in Ashtabula, so.
Yeah, you won't go far without seeing a dollar store around here.
I said, "Can you get ginger ale on your way home? My belly hurts."
What's he gonna say?
Um, it's a toss up. Oh, he's already on 19th. I mean, Carpenter.
Hurry up! He has
Are-
time.
Oh man. Okay. Anywho.
I just got an email saying someone bought something on my registry.
Oh! Oh, we can talk about this in my wedding thing.
Okay. Yeah, about that. I want to talk about that too.
Oh God,
I
what did
know
I
exactly what you're going to
do?
talk about.
What?
Just kidding. Hold on, my aunt called me, but shout out to Auntie Ro. I'm texting you right now.
Auntie Rowe, an avid listener. And giant Lex and Kate supporter.
Yes, she is. In all aspects of life, not just the
Literally.
podcast. So, are you ready for rapid fire?
Oh, sure.
Because I have a question. This
Okay.
weekend, my parents were babysitting, and we just randomly were discussing all day yesterday. If you were to have, I'm going on rapid fire of this. If you were to have anything, like if your perfect day, what would be your breakfast, lunch, and dinner?
Whoa.
Like calories didn't matter. Just what would you want?
Okay, calories never matter, first off. Secondly, I would have an eggs benedict for breakfast.
Okay.
And then I would have sushi for lunch.
Anything? Wait, sorry. Any like specific eggs Benedict or like the eggs Benedict?
Just normal.
Normal eggs Benedict. Okay.
But like with the like really fattening kind of lemony hollandaise sauce. Nothing that skews away from my thought of hollandaise sauce.
Okay.
Oh, Anthony just texted me back and he said, "I got you."
Oh, good.
Okay. And then lunch I would have sushi.
For
Uh,
lunch.
we're talking like a Yogi Grizzly Bear roll that has
Ugh,
smoked salmon,
can you not? Okay.
and then
That's my
um
favorite thing, by the way, people. I can't have it.
and then like a little smaller roll, like a California or a Willoughby or something. And then for dinner, this is the hard one. Cause I'm a big like breakfast girl, breakfast lunch. Like honestly, dinner is the least important meal of the day to me. You go. Let me think about my dinner.
Okay. I would have pancakes
Obviously.
for breakfast. But I'm telling you, my I love eggs benedict too. Like
Hmm.
they're not like they cannot surpass pancakes in my life, but I love eggs benedict so much. Um I think right now I'm liking plain pancakes with cut up strawberries
Oh.
and bananas on top. Like not cooked in, just
Hmm.
sliced on top with bacon on the side. Lunch, probably well, everything's going to be towards like my pregnancy like thought process right now. I would say like yeah, sure. Let me go with sushi like you had said for
Okay.
lunch. A yogi grizzly bear, and then for dinner crab legs. All the crab legs.
Oh yeah, that's definitely not mine.
Oh my. I love crab legs so much.
My gut reaction is to say like a perfectly cooked steak and potatoes and asparagus. But red meat makes my stomach hurt, and I know that going into it, and I still eat it. So, I mean, yeah, I guess anything. It doesn't actually. Okay. All these things are rushing back to
The
me.
you could probably change your mind. This is just on a limb. What would you want?
A French dip sandwich
Ooh, yum,
with chips and a pickle.
yum.
Oh no, but uh, if it wasn't that, then it would be any kind of like meat, I guess, like a very chicken marsala. Oh my
You're just
God.
having like a 15-course dinner. It's okay.
Yeah. Chicken marsala with mashed potatoes and asparagus, and that's my fun. Mm. With a half with a half of French dip sandwich, and that's my final answer.
Okay. I think that's a great answer.
That was stressful.
Yeah, that was a lot, I guess. Okay, go to a rapid fire.
Number how high does this go again?
250?
200, 200, and two.
202. Okay, we could do that one. I have to check my appropriate list of questions. Oh, this is easy.
Okay, ready.
iPhone or Samsung?
iPhone.
iPhone.
It matches up to everything in my life.
Yeah, you have like all Apple things.
Can you hear my dogs barking?
Yeah.
I think Anthony's home with my ginger ale.
Okay, get another one.
Um, 187.
We can do that one too.
Okay.
187. Oh, I feel like we talked about this when the boys were on. What chore do you hate doing?
It's see, I did laundry today and it wasn't that bad.
But you would normally say laundry.
Yeah, or taking the dogs out.
Mine's dishes. 100% dishes.
Well, here's the thing. I only put the dishes in the dishwasher and empty the dishwasher. Anthony hand washes everything that needs hand washed.
Oh, yeah, so do I.
So like I only have to do the easy stuff. He always takes care of the other stuff that I want to do. So that doesn't really bother me, but taking the dogs out when it's cold outside, absolutely not. Like
That's why I have cats.
I'll ask Alexa what the temperature is before I like have to do it, and she's like, "It's 20 degrees outside," and I'm like, "No."
All right.
Do
You
you
ready
want
to
to do
move on, or do you want to do another one? Because those were easy.
one more?
Okay.
133.
Okay. If I don't write these down, people, I will forget.
Hi, buddy. Oh, hi.
Aw, look at a
It's a Trooper
tree.
D. Oh, could you hear that? In
Oh no, I was
the
focused.
June. In the Juner. Hi. Okay, I'm ready.
Last band or artist you listened to?
Okay.
I
Well,
was listening to music when you called, when you answered the.
are you trying to call me out?
Oh, no. Oh, mine's easy. I listened to Lord Huron last.
Well, Anthony was playing a new Drake song on our like over our TV or whatever. But the last thing I personally played on my own phone is the Hamilton soundtrack.
Ugh. No wonder why you were saying that when you answered.
George Washington's on your side.
Do you know Lord Huron?
Nope.
Like, you know this song though. To the ends of the earth would you follow me? You know, I'm not gonna sing it.
No, I don't know. Also, I think I just
You know
sang
it though.
saying the wrong lyrics to that song, but I swear to God, I'm a true Hamilton fan. I watch it all the time. I listen to the whole soundtrack all the time.
Okay, that was good.
What's next?
Your it says monthly, but we're getting down to the nitty gritty of your wedding. So I
Oh
think we're
my,
probably going to talk about it the whole time, like every week, maybe.
oh my God. So, well, I can't think of anything. Last week, during the week, I went to my mom's. My mother-in-law came and our one of our family friends, and we started. The plan was because there's wine corks that have to be cut in half, like they're standing up tall and they have to be cut in half. Um, for my centerpieces. So we thought we had to go through this whole process of boiling them and then cutting them and all whatever. And I bought 600 wine corks off of Facebook Marketplace. And my dad comes in, he's like, "Why don't I just use this like tool?" What da da da. So he sets up this little tool outside on the back patio and just cuts them off for us. So really all we did was eat dinner and drink margaritas. It was a great time.
Who was there?
Me, my mom, my mother-in-law, and then our family friend Miss Cerny.
Oh, nice. I love how you said Miss Cerny.
I know. She was my secretary when I was literally in elementary school, and I've
And or
never,
junior high, right?
yeah, but I've known her since I was so young that, and she was like a school figure, so I always called her Mrs. or Miss or whatever. And then, she's like one of my mom's best friends. So when I'm with her, I call her her first name, but it feels like weird when I'm talking about her.
When did you do that? I'm sorry I missed that part.
Last Wednesday,
Last Wednesday.
yeah,
Because you had said that you were going to do that, but I didn't know when you had done it.
and my mom made an amazing taco salad.
Yum.
So that was cool. And then the only other thing I can think of is that I got a text from my uncle the other day, my uncle TP, and he was like, "Are you home?" And I was like, "Yeah." He was like, "Oh, you have 3 packages coming from your registry." And I was like, "Oh," because we got these humongous packages in the mail. But I
Yeah.
was like, I didn't order anything, Anthony didn't order anything, so we're clearly not going to open it because I assumed it was for the wedding. And he texted me and he found out it was him. He's like, Aunt Darcy and I say, open it now. And I'm like, no, I want to wait. So for now, I'm waiting, but we'll see.
Because yes, I was gonna say this. So I made Lex update her registry. Sorry about that, but I put some stress on you this past week.
Oh, I forgot to add sheets. Sorry, Chrissy. I will do that.
We were both commenting on how well you've done because
Oh,
you have everything technically you like need. Like for
yes.
me, I had nothing.
Yeah.
Like you and Anthony have been living together for a while, so like what you've needed, you've bought.
Yeah.
So now you've had to find things that are like, "Oh, I don't have this, but it could be helpful."
Yeah.
And we think you've done a good job. But I was like checking it the other day because I'm making the invitations. And I saw that people bought a bunch of stuff off of it already.
Yeah.
And I was like, she has 2 showers that these people need to buy stuff for.
Yeah, my uncle TP and my aunt Darcy, they live in Chicago, so they can't come um for the what am I thinking? The shower. So they just sent that and they said it's for the wedding and the shower, so they don't have to travel with a gift or anything.
Makes sense.
So they probably went overboard seeing as how I have 3 full boxes.
Yeah. Well, like, there's a big chunk missing. Is it all from them, you think?
Probably.
I was like, who
There
knows about this? I just made her change it like a couple days ago.
there's literally 2 huge boxes and then one like smaller box. There's probably so much stuff in there.
So that's great.
Yeah.
Other than that, I've made progress towards your bridal shower. Yesterday, I bought favors
My
and your
gosh.
guest book. And
I
I
get
was
a
going to send out invitations, but I think I'm going to wait just a little bit longer.
I get a guest book for my bridal shower.
Yeah,
That's
just something
exciting.
cute I bought. And I
Yay.
got all the favors set up, and they're going to be ready to go. I'm not going to tell you.
Ah.
You can't. I'm not telling you either of the things. I'm just going to tell you I did it.
Oh my god. Why?
Because you're to be surprised.
Can I tell the people that have not been married yet, if you are going to be a bride in a marriage situation or you're getting all the like traditional bride treatments, just so you know, everything's going to be a secret and you're not going to know anything that's going on.
I am planning this and I'm doing it on my own.
Kate hasn't told me anything about the bridal shower. My Anthony's aunt that's planning the other one hasn't told me anything about it. My sister hasn't told me anything about the bachelorette party, and my mom just made a comment that my dad is throwing something in the vows, but she's not going to tell me what.
Oh, you're going to cry.
Wait, do you know?
No, but I could just assume.
She said if you really want to know, I'll tell you.
The thing
She's
is with mine, it's not made you help me with all the major decisions. These are just minor things that you don't need to know about.
I'm a micro.
I helped you helped pick the food and the venue and the theme, and I'm going off of that.
I don't need to pick anything. I just like knowing.
You don't need to know those two things.
How many
Hey,
days until there? Until then? Do we
I don't
know?
know.
I'm gonna Google it.
Google. So as you're doing that, should I move on or do you want to talk about that first?
How many days
How many
until
days?
May? It is 76 days away.
76 days away.
Let me see how much until my wedding.
Ah, that's scary. That means I'm like having a child way before then.
And the wedding is 139 days away. Oh my god, I'm gonna throw myself into a spiral. Whew! I had a countdown. You know those like word boards or whatever, they can change the messaging and stuff, and they're just like cute and there
Oh,
it's like
yeah.
black. I had one for the longest time that said how many days until the D George debut, and I had to stop doing it because it was every time I changed it, it was making me spiral. And that was when we were in like over the 300s. When we got into
Yeah.
the 200s, I was like, I gotta stop doing this.
You're funny.
Oh, okay. What's up? What's next?
So I finished Firefly Lane, like I told you I would. And I love it. I really liked it. It hasn't really been renewed for a second season, but it just came out. So I'm assuming it ended with the possibility and want of a second season. So I would tell you to watch it and it wasn't like super sad. Like I don't
Super sad, or it wasn't.
no,
What?
like I don't think you would think it was sad. Like I teared up on some of the stuff, but I'm like pregnant and emotional, so
All right, I'll try.
like I don't think it's like a tear jerker. It's more of like a I don't know. I just think it's fun.
Okay.
And then I only have 2 more seasons of the challenge on
Jeez.
CBS All Access that changed to Paramount, if you didn't know.
Mm-hmm.
So it may have changed on your
Yeah,
computer
it
or
did.
whatever. So when I'm done with those 2 seasons, I'm moving on to something new. So you will have to hear me talk about the challenge. in
Oh.
that aspect. I'll still talk about the weekly
Yeah, absolutely.
challenge that's going on, but I will not need to tell you that I'm updating you that I'm still watching the challenge and I love it. Okay, just really love it. Did you watch that? Oh,
Anthony's dancing in to hand me my ginger ale.
Anthony, hi. He can't hear me.
She said hi. Hello.
Hello.
Okay, what was next?
Did you watch the episode? The
The
new
challenge?
episode? Yeah.
Yes.
How did you feel about it?
Um, I'm can I say something that might not be popular to the outside world, but I think you'll agree with me?
Tell me.
I'm so sad Devin is gone.
No, I'm not a big Devin person at all.
I love him.
No,
I'm so sad.
I'm not. He's
Cuz
it's all right. He can go.
he's because he is so freaking smart and
Yeah.
I like a pot stirrer. If you don't remember CT and Johnny Bananas, all the big names, they're all pot stirrers.
Yeah, that's true. He
I
he just rubs me in a different way. He's a different kind of pot stirrer.
I love
Did
him.
you watch the season when him and Johnny got in a fight?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was just like another level of craziness. I can't
He's
remember what season that was.
he's grown.
Yeah. Well, Johnny didn't say the nicest things either
Yeah.
to him. Really bad things to him too, but it was like jabs after jabs, and then Johnny like broke.
Yeah. But I heard Devin in an interview talking about how he has like three older brothers or four older brothers or something.
Mhm.
And he's like, "You think I'm bad?" Do
Yeah, he's like, I have brothers that picked on me a lot.
you have anything
So
else?
I'm happy that CT won and he absolutely dominated.
Hmm.
I saw that it was that elimination plus a puzzle added to it. I was like, oh, Josh has no chance.
Hmm.
So I was happy CT won, but I was very disappointed in the way that he projected that he wanted Cam as his new partner. Like I felt bad for Big T.
I understand that everyone's feeling some type of way, but like, if it wasn't Big T and it was anybody else, everyone would have been like, no one would have made a big deal about
Right,
it.
that's true. Because people have like a soft spot in their heart for her.
Yeah.
I get that. But he was like very emotional about it, but like he didn't think that she was gonna care that much. But
Yeah.
she did. But everybody knows that he's just trying to like obviously he has to play his game and he did.
Like any guy who won, they were all gonna try and pick Cam. Like,
Yeah, that's the majority of people that have won wanted to pick Cam unless they had like a super strong bond with the person they had.
mhm. It sucks for Kyle though, for sure.
Yeah. He's whatever though.
Oh, big fan of Kyle.
Oh, I know you are. Oh, I know you are. What about The Bachelor?
Oh, the women tell all. I never watched the women tell alls.
Oh, you didn't.
They're stupid. They're just so annoying. They're just like playing to get on Paradise.
I could see why you think that, but this one had like a different vibe. Probably because there wasn't like a um audience.
Yeah. Oh, I hate the women tell alls.
Guess who they were like? Okay, so there wasn't like girl fighting, but like who do you think they questioned their motives? What person?
Oh, I saw this. They were hating on Katie. Thinking
Yeah, what in the world? How could they hate on her?
I don't know. I feel like she got a good edit. I feel like there had to have been stuff that we didn't see if all the girls feel some type of way.
It wasn't all the girls though. It was like 3 or 4. But they had
Because
made it known that they were like, "Oh, well, why'd you bring that up?" And she just simply said, "I feel like there's things being said around the house that you should probably address." And then
yeah.
he did what he needed to. There
Yeah,
was
she didn't say names. So
she did not
pe-
say names. She just said there's stuff going on in the house that you need to know about. I think that you should investigate. She didn't even say what happened. But that's when the one girl, I can't remember her name, was talking about being the other girl was being an escort and things like that.
oh, Anna.
Yeah, so it was just like, yes, this needs to be talked about. maybe it wasn't her place, but she thought she could get to him.
Yeah, I agree with it on that level. But there, I was listening to something, and because there's like why randomly how Serena just freaked out and told her she's like causing all these little fires everywhere and called her an arsonist. Like I wonder if there was other stuff going on that we just didn't see around the house because no one seemed to be like close with her during like in the house.
That's true. Yeah, maybe there's a little bit more, but they didn't like harbor on it for a long time. But it was just like, wow, I didn't expect that.
And do you see? Because I watched the first probably like 10 or 12 minutes. I'm like, no, this sucks still. And it said recorded on February 4th, just so
Yeah,
everybody knew
everyone knew.
that Chris Harrison is not gonna be the host for the finale or for the after the final rose.
Yeah. So other than TV, I have been listening to a lot of music.
Mm-hmm.
One of my favorites, Dean Lewis, came out with a new song called Falling Up and is so good. And then, have you ever listened to Louis Capaldi?
I don't
I
know.
bet you have because he's had a couple hits on the radio, I think. But like I'm listening to some of his other songs and they're really good.
Nice.
I think you should listen to them.
Will do.
Okay, the next section's yours.
Oh my God! Is it the murder among the Mormons?
Yeah, I
Have
don't know
you?
what that is. Please tell me.
It's okay. I gotta say it. It's unfortunate that's focused on like one religious group. That kind of sucks that it makes them look some type of way. But it's about like this guy that collected Morgan Morgan Mormon documents like all the way back to the beginning, like that kind of told the history of the religion, how it got started, and all this stuff. Um, but there's bombings involved. There's two murders. There's someone goes to jail. It's like this huge thing, and I it got me because it's the style of documentary set up where it's like just people talking for majority of the time, and I really enjoy that.
Oh, you do? I like fall asleep.
I can't do reenactments. There's very few reenactments in this, but it's great storytelling. Um, and has people from all angles.
And where's
But
that at?
it's on Netflix, and Anthony was watching it with me, and I fell asleep at one point, and when I woke up, he was like, "You gotta turn it off. You cannot have anything spoiled. It's so crazy."
Oh,
And
really?
that's what he said, but I gotta tell you, I knew exactly what was gonna happen from the first episode.
How many episodes is it?
There's only 3.
How long are they? Like an hour?
I think so.
I feel like I would like that. Maybe. If it's
It's
too much just talking, I probably fall asleep. I have to be in the mood.
it's interesting just because I know nothing about Mormons or like
Yeah.
what like the history of the religion. I don't know necessarily what they believe or how it got started or anything like that. So just learning about that was interesting and how many rare documents there are in certain stages of life that you just did not know about.
Yeah, I don't really know anything about that.
So it's good. I liked it. I gotta tell, this is the one time that a title really grabbed me and made me watch it.
Really? That's how you
Murder,
got onto it?
Murder Among the Mormons. It's like what?
You're like, what happened?
So that, and then the other thing, I just started watching it today, is called Canine Intervention, and it's literally just about a guy who trains dogs. But I was enthralled.
Where's that down?
Netflix.
So that's what you're watching. You're not watching Team Mom 2 anymore.
I still am. Just I went on YouTube last night to show Anthony videos of Barb saying, "Kiefer, you're smoking weed with Kiefer."
Hi, hi. You're both high.
So I showed him those videos, which was really funny. But yeah, I'm
Eva.
still watching it here and there. It's more like
Barbara.
when I'm falling asleep.
Oh, okay. That's when you watch that show.
Ugh.
Okay,
Ginger
cool.
ale is so good.
I'm definitely not watching Canine Intervention though. Sorry about that.
Yeah, that's completely fine. But we can just keep watching because we're like, we could do these things with Trooper. He's so bad.
Okay, what's your random poll? I'm very curious. Okay, so we have this segment, and it's
Uh,
random polls on the pod's Insta or Alex's Insta. I never do polls. And Lex is like, oh, let me see if there's something that we could bring up. And so she found something, but I don't know what it is.
I made a highlight so I could go back and look. So this one's kind of digging into the past a little bit. It was like a 57 to 5.
Oh,
Yeah. So like in the
57 to 5. That's not 100.
no, like
Oh,
57
votes.
people to 5
Oh, okay,
people.
okay. I was like,
Um,
what are you talking about?
the question was, do you have a favorite stove burner? And
Oh, yes.
everybody except 5 people said yes.
Who are those 5 people? Do they cook?
I can tell you. Oh, now I'm burping because of the ginger ale. I can tell you my favorite is the front left.
Me too.
It's a great one.
That's a great one. Mine has like 2 different settings too.
The only time I ever use the right front is if my left front's already taken.
I use my right front. Well, I have a stupid electric like
Mm-hmm.
what do you even call those kind? Because they don't
Like
have like coils. It has like just a
it's
flat
just
top.
a. I think it's like an electric cooktop.
Yeah. So I have one of those that came with the house we bought. And so the top left, front left, right? I don't know how
Mm-hmm.
you phrase it. Has like 2 different sizes. So you can have like different size pans on it.
Yeah.
And then my top right is like the huge one. So like if I have to like cook like a bunch of meat or
Yeah.
something, then I have to do it on that one. But everything else left top.
Yeah. It's a good one. So I thought that was funny that everyone said yes.
That's weird
Basically.
because and my parents' house, it's always the right top front one.
That they
And
use.
then yes, and that I would use if I went there. And then my apartment in Virginia, it was also the right front. And now
What?
here it's left. Changing
Big
it up.
big left girl.
Keeping you on your toes. Never know what burner I'm going to. I'm curious about those 5 people. I need to talk to them. What are you doing?
Yeah, I don't know. I guess maybe they don't think of it as their favorite, but there has to be one that you use more than others.
Yeah, maybe they just don't think about it. Or they don't cook.
Yeah.
About cooking, have you been continuing on your cooking?
Yeah, I made crock pot chili yesterday. Tomorrow we're having chicken fajitas, and I haven't planned the rest of the week because I don't know why.
Oh, that's fine. I always send Tony from my parents' house on Sunday evenings to Giant Eagle to get all the things that we need for the
Mm-hmm.
week. So we always plan for 4 meals. I can't eat meat on Fridays because it's Lent. So we normally just pick something up for Fridays. So we're having like tacos, we're having chicken and like sweet potatoes, we're having sausage tortellini, peppers, and then meatloaf.
Ooh, I haven't tried meatloaf yet. I bet that would be good.
It's good. We do like the Cracker Barrel recipe. It's on my Pinterest. You've been taking some of my Pinterest
Hmm.
things. That's something you could take and it's good.
We've been trying a lot of different stuff, and it's been really good. The Anthony was obsessed with the baked tortellini. Um, I don't know why my brain's not working today, but we had like some good meals last week. Oh gosh. Whatever. So I don't know. If you have a favorite recipe takers that you want to share and give me an idea to cook, so I'm a
Me too.
good
I'm
little
running out.
housewife, I gotta do that.
Yes, I'm
But
running out of ideas.
but Aunt and I, one of our favorite things we like going grocery shopping together. So we usually do that like as a Sunday thing or whatever. But he went golfing this morning, and I was just kind of lazing around. So and then he went to the gym, so we didn't get to go today, but maybe tomorrow.
Yeah, because I think you saw my mom last Sunday, didn't you?
Yep.
Mom was like, I was at her house, I think. Oh, yeah, I was at her house waiting for her. I got there, like, opened the door, no one was home. I was like,
Mhm.
what the heck? And she came up, I saw Alex and Anthony at Giant Eagle.
Yep. Then we were with Kevin and Jay, of course.
Were you? I asked. I was like, normally they go with Jay and Kevin. Like they just make a big old family thing.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, oh, I didn't notice if they were with them.
That's good because Kevin was saying something wildly inappropriate and he thought your mom heard, so he immediately took a hard left to
Oh
like
no.
try and flee the scene so he didn't get caught.
My mom was oblivious to that. Yeah, because I had asked her and she didn't know if they were with you. And I was like,
he'll
oh,
be
maybe they're down a different aisle.
he'll be happy to hear that.
Oh no, Kevin. My mom doesn't get mad at people.
Yeah. She's an angel.
And then our last poll, I mean, not poll, segment is let me explain, but I'm not really obsessing over anything right now. Are you?
No. Sleep.
Sleep. Yeah, me too. I feel like you. I feel
Yeah.
like I am you now.
Welcome to my life.
I have gone to bed like 8, 9-ish
Oh,
the
that's too
past
late.
couple nights. But that's not me. You know me. That is not me. But I haven't been sleeping the best because Tony's been getting called in the middle of the night
The
all
worst.
weekend. So I just get woken up by a phone call.
Yeah, that's the absolute worst.
And I'm like, because he has to put it on super loud or he won't wake up.
Yep.
So his, when he's on call, the phone is super loud. And I'm like, are you going in? Have fun.
I always feel so bad when Anthony gets called in because I'm like, can you just go so like I can fall back asleep? Like, because he
Oh,
does
does
this
he
whole
put it around the bedroom?
yeah, he does this whole like getting ready routine, and we have our bathroom off the bedroom where he like brushes his teeth and like he has spray deodorant, which is it smells so strong that so he's just like does all his normal routine. I was like, can you please leave so I can go back to sleep?
You know what Tony has been doing? Because he
What?
feels bad. He's been using the other bathroom. Like he doesn't even brush his teeth in our bathroom anymore.
It's not even connected to your bedroom.
I know. He's like, I don't even want to like wake you up.
Oh, give me a break.
It's Tony though. Tony's different than Anthony.
Tony.
That's how he does things.
Oh, good for you.
I know. Well, especially because like on a normal day, he wakes up super early at like 4 o'clock in the morning, goes and works out for like an hour and a half, then goes back into the bathroom and does this and that, and then gets ready for work. Most of the time before I'm even up. So he's like, that's just like a lot of in and out around you. And I'm like, I probably would be fine. He's like, I don't want to risk it. He probably doesn't want to. He knows that this has been hard on me.
Yeah.
I need some sleep.
Well, the good thing about being tired all the time is if you're able to, you can sleep all the time.
I know, but we had conferences this past week at school.
Oh.
I had to stay till like 7 o'clock at night. I was
Did
like, oh my gosh, I've been here for 12 hours.
that's how the boys feel like every day.
I know. But it's just
Yeah.
like if I was working with kids for 12 hours, it wouldn't be as bad. But
Mm-hmm.
then most of that time I was just by myself because we cannot intermingle.
Right. Well, that's all I got.
Yes, takers, please subscribe, hit the bell, like
Oh, on YouTube, I was like, what
on
bell?
YouTube. Yeah.
Like, rate, subscribe, follow us on Instagram,
And
Lex and
please
Kate
tell
Take.
us some recipes that you enjoy. We like anything.
Yeah. Also, we have a list of like themed episodes that we brainstormed a
Yes.
long time ago. I think we should start doing those like what, every other week or like once a month or something.
I was going to suggest that to you, but then this episode was kind of like, okay, let's just go do it.
Yeah.
But yes, we have so many episodes lined out. Like I think we have like 50 themed episodes that we could do.
So maybe that's what we do next
Next
time.
week we're going to plan a themed one hopefully.
Okay, I'll do some research.
Yeah, we'll look through the list. Of course, I've made the list. Look through the list and find one
Okay.
and we'll do it.
All right, should we pose?
Oh. Yeah, sure.
For those that don't watch the YouTube, it's really hard to get a still for like the
Oh, is it? Do you know?
well that Katie says it's really hard, even
I can
though
never find a picture for a thumbnail of us where we're both looking or doing something
So
that could be a picture.
we're gonna do that right now.
What are we gonna do?
Okay, we did it.
Yay! If you're watching YouTube, you saw it, and then you'll see it on the thumbnail. But thank you, everybody. It's been
Yeah.
real. Have a great week.
Here's to the fantasy suites.
Fantasy Sweet Dates. Let's hope they're better than all the other ones.
Please, Lord.
And peace,
Bye.
love, and happiness. Bye.
Oh my God. I regret